Elliot Grange, who is Lucian Grange's son, who is the president CEO of UMG, who is Drake has been working with. Kanye has been saying Drake is in his pocket and all of that.
Right.
He made his son the CEO of Atlantic Records.
Right. The competition.
Which is the competition.
Yeah.
The only competition. There's no other competition, especially in rap music. It's UMG and Atlantic, and everyone falls somewhere in between there. The last one is Epic Records, but Future is holding them up by himself.
Right, for sure.
And Epic might be under UMG. But
Epic is UMG.
See, I told you.
It's monopoly.
See, so he made his son, Elliot Grange, the CEO of Atlantic Records. If you guys are aware, Elliot Grange, where he was before, was the CEO of 10K Records, which had Ice Spice, Lil Papa, and a bunch of no-name artists. Not Lil Papa, Ice Spice and Trippie Redd. Ice Spice, Trippie Redd, and Tekashi 6ix9ine were the three big artists on there, and everybody else was just no-name rappers that's probably just on Instagram somewhere. And
at Arby's.
That merge happened. And again, since this battle has been started, I have been saying nothing is coincidence. That is insane. Like, that should scare everybody.
Right.
Because not only did they merge, not only did he make him the CEO, they fired people in Atlantic that were in these positions for 20, 30 years. They basically moved him in and cleaned house. And now a father and son are CEOs of the two biggest music groups in the world.
40% of all music.
That's insane.
40% of all music.
Oh my
God. A father and son do it.
Yeah. Good God.
All right. So now I'm brainstorming because I've been talking about this Drake shit for so long. I'm brainstorming and I'm like, well, what the fuck is Drake doing? Why is Drake crashing out? Like, because Drake is Drake. Like, Beyonce not just putting out free music. Remember the conversation we had like 2 months ago? And I was like, Beyonce album shouldn't even be on Apple Music. You should have to pay $50 for Beyonce album.
Without a doubt.
Like Drake isn't just a regular artist. Drake ain't fucking the mob, nigga. Right. Drake ain't just dropping free music. Yeah. That is, you gotta earn that. You gotta work. Somebody gotta pay for that. We got a market behind this. So why is Drake just dropping? He's dropped the album worth of leaks since the battle ended.
Old songs too.
Yeah. What is going on? Old songs, new songs, everything in between.
The Benny song came down too.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even get to listen to it. I haven't heard it yet.
There's the thing.
Yep.
When the 100 gigs went up, they made him take it down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, oh, Drake took it down. It was like you and property right of UMG, license to UMG, whatever. Yeah. Like, they made him take it down.
Niggas predicted that happening, too.
Drake is throwing a temper tantrum because Lucian Grange did one of three things. One has to do with something that's going on across the world with Drake signing something, and I'm not sure if it's that, but it might be that. Number two is Drake wants to drop music, or Drake wants to drop music or wants to stop dropping music and wants to go on a break, and they're not letting him, and he's throwing a temper tantrum. Or Ish said this earlier, and I'm going to steal his point. I want everybody to know I did not think of this. Ish said this. This is an amazing idea. He is saying they made him drop the Heart Part 6. He wasn't done. He wanted to keep battling. And they made him drop the Heart Part 6 or told him basically to end the battle however you see fit.
Right.
And that was why he sounded so disgusted. Wasn't because he felt defeated. It was because he was pissed off at his label.
Yeah.
So that brings me back to the whole thing, and Kanye kind of alluded to it. We are eliminating Drake. Drake is making too much money. Drake is owned too much. And if you take it back to about the main pod we did about the beef, I went on that episode and told y'all that Drake was working with Larry Jackson and Gamma. And Drake has a piece of Gamma. He said it on Family Feud.
Yep. It's confirmed.
What do businessmen hate the most? If you watch any business show, dishonesty and niggas who are not loyal to them and loyal to their cause, especially when we're putting hundreds of millions of dollars in your pocket. So what I think is happening, and this merge with Atlantic is confirmed and even more, is Lucian Grange, along with maybe Maybe the help of Kendrick Lamar. I'm not sure if he has anything to do with him because Kendrick's integrity just don't even seem like he would go that way. Yeah. So I'm not going to say that. But Lucian Grange, along with the help from his son, are going now. They basically own the rap industry, and they are going to do everything they can to keep Drake from ever being Drake again because he is making this move to Gamma and changing business partners essentially, and this is Lucian's Grange retaliation, and Drake is throwing a temper tantrum behind it. That is what I think is going on.
So, 1,000. Of course, I think it's an amazing point because one of my points was in there. Thank you for that. But I think a couple things, because when you first hear it, of course, people your first assumption is to try to poke holes to try to figure out. Well, like you said, Kendrick's integrity. I think if we were to look big scale, I think it's a known thing that Kendrick and Drake don't like each other, and Kendrick had been waiting to go. I think before Future album, whenever like that was made, word was sent or delivered by Owl, however they got it to Kendrick and whatever KV was, that everything that was protecting Drake is no longer in place. So kind of like me and Charlene been watching the Avengers. She's like, well, why did Thanos wait all this time to go get the stones? Well, it's because things were in place to stop him. So now that I know those superpowers are getting neutralized, and I said this right after the beef, where people assumed the biggest rapper in the world is a permanent position. It's not.
Hell no.
It moves. Hits are paid for. Things need to happen for you to remain that. So when Kendrick, when word is out, like, so now it's no machine between us. It's just me and you. I think that's what started the Kendrick thing. But I do 1,000% agree with what I said about the Hard Part 6 was, and what you said about his tone of voice. That makes me hear the Hard Part 6 a little differently. Because the normal Hard Part 6, and it has more dislikes than likes, it sounds like he's throwing a temper tantrum to Kendrick. He's like, I can't believe I lost, y'all cheated, you lying, all that other, like, the lame stuff. But if you really listen to it, and how he's just talking, and how it sounds like he has more to say. It sounds, in the Hard Part 6, like he has more to say, but he can't. I think it sounds like, not like us started to ring off, certified, da-da-da, and he got a call like, yo, stop. It's over. Don't do it. And that's the thing. Shout out Kanye, man. Listen, the call is crazy. Sometimes, crazy people be right.
They do.
Lucian owning whatever part of Drake he does that can call shots, get songs pulled down, ended up being his downfall. Because he has to serve someone else. He can't just crash out on Kendrick. He can't. And I think this is his way of, like you said, throwing a tantrum. I'm just gonna, here's a bunch of Drake content for free. Even when they upload it on Apple Music, it sounded a little spicy. It's like, you can either sift through 100 gigs of Drake stuff, or you can just listen to it here.
100%.
And then the songs didn't chart.
Yeah, and then the songs did terribly.
The songs wasn't that good.
2-3 years ago, he dropped that little 3-pack, and they went 1, 2, and 3.
Fam,
A 7-minute rap song was number 3 on Billboard.
We don't know because he just dropped like as we were coming in here, but we don't know what these songs are gonna do. But before this, he was 0 for 11.
Yeah.
No Face is crazy.
And Face is tough.
No, yeah, I haven't added those 3, so he may end up 3 for 14. But
No Face is hard.
Up to here, he's been 0 for 11 in trying to Tootsie slide out of this. Trying to get out of this. Let's move on. The go-to line was, he's going to drop a couple hits. Nobody's going to care. We're all going to move on. Kendrick don't drop music. Da-da-da. And nothing has stuck. Nothing has hit. Nothing has came even close to Not Like Us. And that is the bar right now. And it's just, I think every week, I think it's eating at him, damn near.
It's got to be, bro.
I agree.
It has to be.
Are y'all in agreement that the best solution would have just been getting out the fucking way?
That was the first thing I said. It was the very first thing I said.
Like, why are you trying to fix it? Let it fix itself.
I said, just go away and let people miss you, bro. I said just go away until next October.
We've been begging for you to take a break for a while.
Sit the owls, put the owls up, put everybody up, go hide. Go to Turks, go get some property in Houston, go be by yourself and lock yourself in the studio. Right. Call Wayne for a classic verse. Call whoever is still on your side. Do you think him and Wayne are beefing? No, fuck no.
I don't believe that shit.
I just wanted to ask over here.
No, fuck no. No, Wayne is just not good at this.
What they said with Harden had on the t-shirt, bro. Wayne don't got the internet, bro. He don't be knowing, bro.
Wayne barely know what's going on, bro.
Yo, that video, they was like,
said, man, he don't be on it.
They said, so you like QC or TDE? I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck is that?
He thought Song was a band.
21
yes, he thought 21 was 21 niggas.
Like, that's a group?
Bro.
That nigga don't be knowing.
Just leave that man alone.
He grabbed his chain and was like, they not like us. I was like, stop remixing shit. Stop remixing shit.
I love Wayne so much, bro.
But my point was, just get out the way. Let people. No one has got to miss Drake since Scorpion dropped. No one has missed Drake in 5 years. It was like the gap because More Life was 2018 and Scorpion had come out for 2020. That was the first time we got.
Lane came out in 2019.
God damn.
He's never gone more than a year into change.
The last time we missed Drake was Views, because What a Time to Be Alive came out in 2015, but that wasn't a full Drake album, and it was just that part.
Yeah.
If You're Reading This came out in 2015.
I thought that was 14. That was 15.
That was 15.
What was 14?
13 was Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
14 was What a Time to Be Alive. 15 was If You're Reading This. 16 was View. 17 was More Life. 18.
It never stopped, bro.
18 was Scorpion. 19 was Dark Lane Demo. 20 was the first year he didn't drop.
Wasn't 20 Certified?
No, that was 21. 21 because that was when we missed Drake. It was Certified Lover Boy.
That was it. Yes.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
How do you guys think about that cover in hindsight?
The Certified Lover Boy cover?
Yeah.
I feel the same way as I feel now. I feel like it was just like
it was lazy.
It was unserious.
I thought it was corny. I listen, when it happened, Nelson, you know, like the type of nigga I am. I was the what the fuck Drake cover, and niggas like Drake will sell anyway. It's gonna all right, but it's so ironic because we really didn't get to talk about the beef with you, like just because of time and stuff.
We can hold an AFC off. We got to Nelson's Eagles, so that was really important.
What's the album of the year right now?
We Still Don't Trust You.
Interesting.
Wait, all genres or rap?
Album of the year.
Oh, Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter is the best album that's come out this year, and it's not even close.
We counting Beyonce?
Oh, if we treat Beyonce like Mahomes and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we usually don't count Beyonce.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Then yes, we still don't trust you.
All right,
we still don't trust you.
Oh, what criteria are we going by?
Just whatever.
Okay, so it's just like my pick.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Because I was gonna say if we're gonna do like necessarily sales, impact, critical, whatever, cool. All right, my pick is Algorithm. Honestly,
that's fair. Yeah. That's a good answer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. We Don't Trust You. And
if I pick between the two, I do pick We Don't Trust You over We Still Don't Trust You.
I think We Don't Trust You. We Still Don't Trust You is still a 10 out of 10
I love them
for
both
me.
though. Yeah.
But we don't. I still, and I said this right after it came out. I still think that's a classic. I spun it start to finish the other day. Couldn't believe it was still that good.
No, I feel that way about We Still Don't Trust You. And the issue is people listen to We Still Don't Trust You and play the mixtape at the end. Yeah. Stop it at Red Leather.
That shit never should have been a thing. I don't like that.
They should have just dropped it. They should have just dropped it the next Friday.
Yeah, a cool EP.
Or they should have just dropped it like.
Just put it as a mixtape, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like it shouldn't be on the album. I agree. But Streets Made Me King should be on that motherfucker. Godly. Streets Made Me King really should be on We Don't Trust You.
Yeah,
that's really what they should have done.
100%.
That made me feature crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I still have. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hot as hell. But
I'm hot as a motherfucker.
I still have We Don't Trust You, but. You weren't here for this. This is like prime beef cast, before everything happened. Yeah, I said that Like That was gonna be one of the best disses ever.
He said it was a top 10 diss. He said it was a top 10.
I said it was top 10 already.
He was a top 10 diss the week it came out. Like the episode we did the day after the song came out. Yeah. He said it was a top 10 diss all the time. I said, "Is you out of your fucking mind?"
I'd like to revisit that. I'd like to revisit that.
To make that, I mean, to make that statement is just so crazy because then. Kendrick came out the gate and gave niggas not like us and Euphoria.
Yeah, for the next, yo, that's that like of that list. It sounds crazy to have a song from this year on that list. Yeah, it might be 5 songs from this year on that list. It might be 5 disses from this year. you could say that's one of the 10 best diss songs ever.
So, Like That will never go in my 10 best diss songs. Not Like Us, Euphoria, and Family Matters all are.
Yeah, I agree with that. The issue is you have to pivot the conversation to diss verses.
That's fair.
Because that verse shifted everything that we fucking know and love in music culture. So, like, that verse, if you said that was one of the diss verses that changed everything, I'd 100% get it.
That's what I was about to you were going exactly where I was going. I can argue that that's one of the most 20 impactful rap verses we've ever heard.
Ever.
Top 10 beef diss tracks, can't say that because first off, it's not. It's the whole track is in the diss. It's not his song. Multiple reasons. But
no, I don't go because Hit 'Em Up's not all pop. It's niggas on the back of Hit 'Em Up. Like,
but they're dissing him. Future isn't dissing.
Metro's dissing Drake with the beat.
That's not how that works.
That whole third verse.
That's not
that
how
whole third verse.
That's
is
not how that
Metro.
works.
Okay.
Well, he loses. He loses.
We'll do it this way. If Kendrick is taken off the song, niggas are not going to call that a diss record.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You know
and that's
Hit 'Em Up, it would still be nowhere near
but
as good.
top-
But it would still be a diss record.
Okay.
Top 50, especially if we continue to watch this play out and Drake really does hit a fall off. Even if Drake is always going to be the talented nigga he is, so he's always going to make good music. But if Drake really doesn't ever get to go on another run and this ends his run, Like That is without a doubt one of the 10 to 15 most impactful songs ever.
It's
It
the
has to be.
catalyst of the fucking apocalypse.
Bro,
Literally,
like
That my argument was, and in hindsight, it's amazing to see how this played out. My argument was, if he walks both these niggas down, Midsummer, No Help, Solo Dolo, that's one of the best diss songs ever.
he did it in 6 weeks and never said anything.
Fam, 6 weeks, no breaks,
No
misses.
pose.
No misses. There was not even just no. This song could have been better. Every song was 10 out of 10. Every song, it was exactly what you wanted it to do.
And it was a different bag for each song. Each song tapped into a different bag. Oh, I can't give you the hits. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I can't give you the bars. Goodbye.
Yep.
Like, come on, bro.
Special guy.
I don't
Special
write
guy.
fast. I did this in one day. I'm on Not Like Us responding to some shit you said last night.
Special guy. Special guy.
And honestly, to speak to your UMG argument, if them niggas really is the reason that the beef ended like that, fuck them niggas, because I was trying to hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that shit,
Yeah.
bro. I know the
Listen,
clip was full, bro.
Listen, Drake just said, we'll see y'all later. We predicted on here. I don't think it's over. I personally
I
still
don't
don't think
think it
it's
is.
over.
No.
I think the minute whatever this UMG stuff is and whatever's going to come to light about him trying to do some shit that he can't, he's going to go. Because listen, and we'll talk about Yachty in a second, because you just said so much dumb shit in the last month. We got to circle back to you.
We got 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be back to you in 7 minutes. But Drake didn't care, bro. I was talking to Drake, and I was more invested than he was. Let's cut that shit out. Let's stop that right now.
Who believed that?
Like, fam, this nigga, Drake care about everything.
Everything.
Drake, yo, if you comment.
Drake got fake abs.
Fam. He got fake abs.
Come
yo.
on, bro.
Like,
Come on, bro.
you can review Drake album. He don't like it. He'll DM you. He's done that before. He will DM you about your music review.
Joe Budden said stop hanging around young girls and make some adult music, and he wrote a 9-page paragraph essay in MLA
Literally.
format about Joe Budden being a failure.
Literally. Like, that's what I'm saying. So
But no one was talking about that.
Dog, it's so much. Just in hindsight,
Sensitive ass.
I'm so happy things fell the way they did. I'm so happy things fell. Cause you're a Kendrick guy. I've always been a huge Kendrick dude. I always thought, man, if they really got to it, they can't fuck with him. But I didn't think he would win like this. I didn't think he'd win this much.
If Drake went about it the right way, if he had better people around him and actually strategized to the level that Kendrick strategized, it would have been a battle. Granted, like, it was still, like, Family Matters, immaculate fucking song, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like, the delivery would have been received so much better, and it would have been it would be more arguable, you know? And it wasn't arguable because of how he went about it, which is a shame.
Who are this is a pivot from that, but stay in music. I just wanted to ask, we've had such a good episode, I figured we might as well ask them, who are your top 10 rappers of all time?
Top 10 best rappers of all time, or like my favorite rappers of all time?
No, top 10 best rappers. Like, if you had to make an all-time top 10 list, these are the Avengers, who are you putting there?
Okay, I mean, I without a doubt have Jay-Z number one.
Okay.
That's fair. No debate from me.
Yeah.
After that, I don't really have an order
Okay.
because it just gets hectic.
Yeah.
You know, I have Big up there. I definitely have.
That's a crazy question. Ask somebody on the spot. My
The
bad.
top 10 of ever.
We should do our 5. Let's do our 5 while he's thinking.
All right.
So,
y'all start.
So your 5.
Wayne, Hove, Kanye, Kendrick in that fifth spot right now today. I'm gonna say Eminem.
I love having Kendrick there because he was not there before. Like he's in there. He wasn't in mine either before this, but after he is firmly within mine. I'll number mine this time. Hove, Wayne, Ye. Damn.
Get hard.
Get hard from there.
It get really hard.
Hove, Wayne, Ye, Kendrick, and that fifth spot. That fifth spot goes to a lot of different people.
That's what I'm saying. I said M today just because M just dropped a cool album 30 years later.
I'm glad you put M in there because I ain't gonna lie, he was probably gonna be in mine, but I know what the
I'm gonna put. Listen, I am infamously known as an Eminem.
Y'all, you can't talk bad about Eminem around me. I don't think that shit cool. Y'all not funny.
Eminem.
Y'all not cool. Eminem is that nigga. And y'all can stop.
Yeah, I love Eminem.
Pause for saying that.
Like, and I was tweeting about it. Like, just pure rappers. Like, I don't think Eminem is one of the best song makers in hip hop history.
Oh, definitely not.
But just writing, just words, flows, pockets,
the technical aspect of rapping, like niggas can't
just
hang
the
with
skill
him.
of like, yo, it's crazy. And it just you weren't on here when we were talking. I love catching up with you, but the Jid song on his new album.
Oh my god!
It was like, yeah, Jid, you gonna go crazy. Let me show you. Let me show you a thing or two, my
bro.
nigga.
I really thought Jid ripped that bitch to shreds. Then M got on there. That M verse is like,
it's like when Steph give Trae Young 30. It's trying to make sure you know, little.
I like actually made the stank face. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this guy doing? For the confidence and consequence. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
The javelin flow, how he was like carrying the first part of the I love
He's
him.
crazy.
I love
He's
him.
like a ridiculous rapper.
Yeah, like he's a sick.
Joe Budden up there. My fault.
New music too out now in stores. Salute my boy Joe Beasy, the Podfather.
We're gonna a long time in the future. We're gonna do the diss track stuff again. Wake would be in my top 10 diss songs ever.
I'm not mad at that. That's a crazy ass fucking song.
100%.
Shout out Joe Budden.
All right.
100%. Yeah.
Right, we gave you time to think.
Yeah. So with that, so I definitely go Hove. Yeah, I'm gonna still go no order, but I got Dot in there.
Okay.
Obviously Wayne. After that, I'll probably go. Cause if we're going pure rapper,
We're not. This is artist impact.
Okay,
all of that.
so we're factoring everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's why I have Kanye in my
Okay, okay. That's where I was going. Because if I wasn't gonna factor everything, I would put Nas as my last spot. But if we're doing everything, then I definitely have Ye over him without a doubt. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, y'all New York people. I know y'all gonna be mad, but like, can we be honest? All right, continue.
Nah, them New York.
No, go ahead.
No, that's it. They know what I'm talking about.
Did you see what they said about Lil Wayne?
Hey, bro.
What? Who did they have over Wayne?
No. They said Lil Wayne didn't blow until New York started fucking with him.
Some of them niggas
like until he started wearing like the New York jacket and the New York.
Oh my god!
It's like fam.
Oh my god!
Wayne was Cash Money at 16.
He had dropped hustler music.
Nigga, the block was hot. Even I don't think. Come on,
listen.
Bro.
I don't want to hate on New York.
He was platinum at 15.
I don't want to hate on New York, but y'all gonna stop telling me hip hop run through y'all and y'all biggest artists in the last 10 years been Ice Spice.
You want to know something crazy?
Y'all gonna cut that out.
Lil Wayne had a platinum album before 50 Cent did.
That's crazy.
And that's also what really disgusts me. Being like,
shut up.
Being from the north.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Being from the north, like, and coming up at a time where shit was so lit, and like, to your point, what you just said, this shit is so ass now. And I'm not one of them niggas like who just like is an old head nigga and hates all the new shit. Cause I fuck with Cash Cobain, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a few niggas who's lit, but like there's no the King of New York conversation needs to die. There is no King in New York, and there hasn't been a King in New York in years.
Kendrick for like 7 years.
It's Nicki Minaj.
It's been Kendrick since he dropped
Queen
the
of New
Control
York.
verse.
Salute. YM always. So let me respond to the Wayne thing real quick, and then we're gonna finish the list. And then call Yachty a B word. But Lil Wayne. The reason the New York put Lil Wayne on, or New York made Lil Wayne big argument really doesn't make any sense was, number one, he had one platinum album out already, and the Carter 1 and Carter 2 were on the way to being platinum, eventually did get that. I'm capped. He had The Block is Hot was platinum. The Carter 2 went platinum in a couple months, and the Carter 1 had been platinum after because it had dropped 6 years later. On top of all of that, bruh, you're saying they blew him or they broke him, and it's like you can't give credit for you can't get credit for letting go of the balloon. would be my analogy.
That's fair.
Is that like the balloon was just being held back by the industry, by the South stigmatism, by all of that, and y'all are just trying to take credit for letting the balloon glow, for letting the balloon grow. Are like another analogy would be like you pretending like your hands were the cocoon when your hands weren't. You didn't grab him and take him under your shoulder. It was in that time for 2 more years up until that point since rap had started, and then maybe 2 years after the Wayne thing happened with Dipset and all of that, it was you do got to come to New York to get a certain validation, to get a certain recognition. But that quickly switched in about 2009, 2010, 2011. So it's like y'all want credit for something that was going to happen anyway. Yeah. And it's just like you just asking for what?
It reminded me of the Drake Migos shit. It was like, yeah, you didn't blow into this. Like, well, I was already blowing. Like, that's like the reason you think I blew in New York is because I was in the process of blowing up in New York.
How the fuck you think I got to New York?
Yo, look at that. I was in the process of blowing up in New York. I was in the process of blowing up in Cali. I was blowing up in Texas, Atlanta. I was blowing up everywhere. You just have this main character syndrome where you didn't think he blew up until you knew he was blew up.
Can I tell you something? Do you know Lil Wayne was on that Rough Riders tour? Do you know Lil Wayne was on tour opening for DMX? You think niggas in New York didn't know who Lil Wayne was?
That's a crazy tour.
Can y'all niggas shut up?
Yeah, that's a crazy
Can y'all
tour.
niggas shut up and stop talking about Lil Wayne? Can all of you, except for Lil Tunechi Classics on Instagram, stop talking about Lil Wayne, bro? If it is not Tyrone Blankenship, me, Ish, Nelson, Grace, or Lil Tunechi Classics, I don't want to hear nobody talk about Lil Wayne no more, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga has been rapping for 26 years, got 7 classic albums, 7 platinum albums, 2 classic albums, 3 classic mixtapes, a legendary length of features, and y'all just won't shut up. He don't bother nobody. No. He don't say anything. He don't do interviews.
That's
the nicest nigga you'll ever meet. Like, why do y'all keep talking about this nigga?
The current
Shut up.
Hov is a businessman. He got his family. Kanye doing whippets. Listen, whatever happened around Kanye, I wish y'all would stop it, but we gotta face facts. Kanye doing whippets. Wayne, the only legend we have that actually still love these young niggas. That Wayne that'll still do the album with Rich the Kid, who at the shows, who's out and about.
Doing
I understand.
features.
Yeah, I understand
Doing
why
features.
we're dissing Wayne when he's the one rap legend who's cool with being a living rap legend. Hov want to be a businessman. Kanye want to be an artist. Wayne want to be a rap legend. That's 1,000% what he is. Stop having the weird conversation. Y'all didn't put Wayne on. Stop taking credit for shit that y'all taking credit for shit because y'all don't have nothing else to take credit for. Y'all 50 blew up. Y'all couldn't sustain him. He got through out of the industry. After that, it's been nothing from New York since. So let's let it go.
Except for Nicki, YM.
And where'd she have to go?
Hello!
And where'd she have to go?
Don't let me start about Nicki.
Speaking of niggas needing to shut up, it's your turn, Yachty. Because you said you was going to cut off the internet. And that should have showed you something. When you say, I'm going to leave somewhere and everybody celebrates, you shouldn't be there.